Hi there, this is Anime Sensei Yuki です。今日も日本語のワンワンレッスンを始めていきましょう。So, hi, this is Japanese lesson. This is Anime Sensei Yuki is starting 101 lesson today. Here, I'm waiting for your request. こんにちは。So, 寒いですね、今日も。So as usual, the white, so Reza さんかな This is, just give me a sec. Let's starting that. Yeah, I'm gonna accept you soon, just give me a sec. そうだ。こんにちは。よしよし。こんにちは。こんにちは。こんにちは。Can you hear me?
こんにちは、先生。
こんにちは。あれ、レザさんでしたっけ ?Is your name?
Yes.
Right. 元気ですか
Yes.
今日は何をしていましたかわかるかな
していますかしていますかはどういう意味ですか
good. You know what the Japanese verb する means?
する？No.
する is a to do, like to do, and していましたか is a していますか is a the question form, like conjugation form for question sentence for する. So, what are you doing today? So, しています。今日は何をしていますかWhat are you doing today?
寝る、maybe.
寝る
寝る。
you got it. You also know how to conjugate those 寝る to, let's say, not only I sleep, but I was sleeping or I am sleeping. How to conjugate?
I don't know.
Okay, got it. Maybe we can starting from here, or is there any other question you got? If there's anything you want to learn, yeah, we can do that.
It's okay. Start from that.
Okay, わかりました。So, sure. So, as you said, I'm gonna write down here. 寝る to sleep. ですよね。And you also know how to conjugate to the past form, like slept.
Slept. I don't know.
Okay, that's okay. Yeah. It's gonna be slept is 寝たですね。
寝た。
And if you wanna say sleeping, like I am sleeping now, it's gonna be 寝ています。
寝ています。
Right.
It's like verb 1, verb 2.
Sorry?
It's like verb 1 and verb 2.
Right. So I hear that again.
It's like verb 1 and verb 2. Is it?
Is it like for two?
Verb 1 and verb 2.
For two?
No. It's okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. Just
okay. ごめんなさい。Also, if you wanna say I was sleeping. 寝ていました。And lastly, this is the one maybe you could use. Like, if you wanna say I was sleeping, this is a sentence for 寝ていました。Right. So for sleep, it's like present form is 寝る and past form is 寝た。For ing, I'm sleeping, which is 寝ています。And I was sleeping, it's gonna be 寝ていました。That's how you conjugate. Right. There's more conjugation form, but let's say this is a little bit basic stuff. わかりますか ちょっと難しいけど。For example, can you also try one more example of the conjugation? Let's say, is there any other verb? Is there any other verb vocabulary you know? I mean, in Japanese, let's say to eat, or to drink, or to work, to run, or
Ryori.
Hmm?
Ryori. Cooking.
Again, sorry.
I'm lagging.
Yeah, I know about that.
My vacation.
So, which verb?
Ryori.
Hmm?
Ryori.
Ryori, sorry, I mean verb, not noun. So, like verb. So let's say how about something action, please, like to work, or to run, or to swim, or to eat, or drink, or those phrases.
Work は日本語でですか?
Walk. Okay, got it. Walk は日本語で歩くですね。Maybe we can do, okay, so 歩く。歩く.
Right.
So now it's a little bit different as a 寝る, but how do you think you can conjugate to the past form like walked?
Or yes, walk is 歩く.
Is 歩いた。ね、
歩いた.
How about I'm walking?
I'm walking. I'm walking.
You can look at the previous one before the go ahead.
寝て歩いた. 歩いた.
You could say
歩いた.
歩いて
いました.
惜しい。So close. 歩いています。歩いています。Oh, I'm walking.
歩いています. Okay.
How about I was working in the end?
Sorry.
How about I was?
Please say. What?
I was walking.
I was walking. 歩いていました.
Perfect. Wow. すごいですね。歩いていました。ですね。You know, like each verb, you got a different conjugation rules. But once you know several rules, maybe you can tell more and more easily, I guess.
Okay.
So in that, how do you think you can say, I was sleeping today?
I was sleeping today. Today は日本語でですか?
Good. I like that. Today in Japanese called 今日ですね。今日。
Oh. I was sleeping today. Maybe is 寝ていました。today 今日。
I see.
今日寝ていました。
Got it. It's actually really close. When you make a sentence structure in Japanese, you could be like, just give me a sec. Time, subject, object, and verb. Can you make a sentence in this order? Time, subject, object, and verb.
Time, subject, 今
日 and
subject
in your case,
is
you, I.
寝て.
No, 私。
私。今日は私は寝ていました。
Right. Actually, you don't need to put the は between 今日 and 私。You could just say 今日私は寝ています。It's fine.
Okay.
How about, can I ask you, 昨日は何をしていましたか? Next question. 昨日は何をしていましたか? Can you guess what that sentence means?
今日は
昨日。
昨日はどういう意味ですか?
Right, good. 昨日、 So 今日 is a today, right? And but 昨日
Yes.
is for yesterday. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes. Third day.
Yeah, yeah. 昨日。yesterday は何をしていましたか？
Watching anime. 私は
うんうんうん。
アニメを見ます。
Right, right, right. But as I said, okay, you really good at 見ます is to watch. That's what you know. But if you wanna say, instead of saying watch, which is present form sentence, you wanna make it past sentence, which is watch. Right? How do you think you can
Watch.
conjugate to watch? To watch.
To watch. あります。
That's okay.
わからない。
You could say 見ました or maybe 見た is fine. there you go. Yeah, yeah. 見ました or 見た。So again, using that the term, the order is time, subject, object, verb. How do you think you can do it? Like yesterday I watched the anime.
昨日私はアニメ見ました。
Yeah, 昨日私はアニメを見ました。Perfect. Then next question is どんなアニメを見ましたか？
It's romance and it's called Toradora.
Toradora! You watched Toradora. Cool, man.
I can recommend it.
Yeah. Which episode now?
It's done. I'll finish.
You finished already? Wow. Wow. So, okay. 誰が Okay, next question is 誰が一番好きですか？ I'm glad you already watched it. Cool. 誰が好きですか？ From Toradora. 3人の中。The tiger or army or, that one.
アミンが好きです。
アミンが似合い。I agree with that. いいですね。Nice. Wow. What kind of anime would you want me to recommend you next? Since you watched the Toradora, would you want me to recommend? Is there more romance or like slice of life or what would you like?
Is there any romance game?
How about did you watch the 冴えないヒロインの育て方? I forgot the title. 冴えないヒロインの育て方、冴えない彼女の育て方。In English, it's called how to just give me a second, write down here. タイカの right. タイカの I think you will like this a lot too. This one. 冴えないヒロインの育て方。The English name is How to Raise a Growing Girlfriend. This is also my recommended romance. So, if you watch that, let me know so we can chat about that.
Oh, okay.
Right. By the way, トラドラは面白かったですか？トラドラは面白かったですか？
面白い。
Nice. Good to know that. You could say, if it was fun, you could say 面白かった。This is like,
面白い
面白い is it is fun. If you wanna say it was fun, you could say 面白かったです。面白かった。
Right,
that's how you conjugate the adjective from present form to past form.
Okay.
Right. So again, reviewing, what was the word for the today?
Today is Q.
How about yesterday?
ネットはI forget.
昨日ですね。
昨日。
Good. Okay, and do you still remember which anime I recommended now?
That is Heroine no Sorekata.
Yeah. Check it out. You gotta check it out. Okay, got it. Any questions before we finishing?
No. And have you ever watched Even Feel the Spring Song?
Sorry, which one?
Fate Stay Night, Even Feel the Spring Song. The last.
Huh? Sorry, can you type here, please?
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
sorry. My connection is.
Right. Also, my listening skills not good. That's why.
Hey, it's not active. It's not active. Okay.
Oh, you can type it now. You can type now.
Fate Stay Night. Even Feel.
Oh, really? You cannot type now?
I can.
Okay. It's called of course.
The Spring Song, the last.
Yeah. I mean, I watched all the phase series. Yeah.
It's 面白いよ。
面白いけど it's really ecchi, hentai, right?
Oh, okay.
I like a lot too, though. Okay, maybe we can also talk about the fate next time, huh? Okay, わかりました。
わかりました。
Any other questions?
あなたのペットの名前は何ですか？
勇気です、勇気。
ペット。
お
ペット。
That?
Your pet.
Your pet, my pet's name. 私のペットの名前は、リキ。his name is called リキですね。リキちゃん。リキくんですね。はい。そういう
かわいい。
かわいいです。I know. わかりました。どうもありがとうございました。じゃあまたいつでも。
ありがとうございます。
ね。
またね。
はい。Thank you very much. Bye bye. Namaste. Bye bye. So yeah, he did learn new stuff today, and also he was remembered what I taught before. It was good. And actually, I gotta sleep. People recommend. Oh my gosh, you know what? Yeah, since I have to accept somebody new, so that I already did a session with Vicky and Danny maybe before with you, or maybe for now. Let me have a session with Brady. Actually, yeah, if I remember right, he's about my student. So let's see. Hey,
how you doing? Pause my music. I didn't think you'd accept me.
My gosh, I didn't
How you doing?
You're coming. Hey. Yeah. So yeah, how's it going with that your life in under the stairs?
It's going. It's not smooth, but I've been watching your live streams and trying to pick up on some stuff. So,
Right. So what were you watching again? You were watching some anime or what?
I haven't watched. I mean, anime wise, I haven't watched much per se.
Right.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I was just listening to music and playing a baseball game, MLB, but
Sure. Got it.
which is it's actually
Yeah, go ahead.
no, I was saying isn't baseball big in Japan? Like, isn't that?
It is popular. I mean, personally, I'm not really following the baseball, but yeah, this baseball itself is very popular, big in Japan too.
Right, yeah.
So yeah, since you came here, can you please, if possible, try to introduce yourself shortly using this? If possible, like let's say, あなたの名前は何ですか?
So, watashi no Brady wa
名前?
desu?
You could say
Oh, 名前です。
Right.
Right.
Brady ですね。And 何人ですか? I mean, where are you from? The country?
The United States. I mean.
Yeah, well, you could say America. We
America.
just go there.
Okay.
アメリカ人です. Yeah.
Yeah. Still, I'm a little late or behind on
I
my
know.
Japanese from the past month.
Right. I know you gotta keep it up. Hey. How
Right,
about
right.
何歳ですか? I mean, asking your age. Remember how to count the number. 何歳です? Age.
Yeah. Can I just say the number, or do I?
Right, and 歳 after that. So, yeah, you can also use this.
18.
Right, and how do you count the age?
Oh, geez. Is it sa or like?
歳ですね。
Okay,
18
sai.
歳。Right,
Okay,
right.
got it. Yeah.
18歳です。And what is your 仕事は何ですか? あなたの仕事は何ですか? Remember what 仕事 is.
I don't.
Yeah. Sorry for asking that.
All right, hold on a second.
Yeah, it's okay. You can maybe mute or maybe
Hold
come
on.
back soon. Yeah, maybe be back soon, or you wanna like relog in?
I'm getting something real quick. Hold on.
Got it. I'll be waiting. Maybe I'm gonna have him back soon. So yeah, Adam-san, he's also 18 years old, and I forgot which part, but he's also here on stage. So he is also the one started learning Japanese just these days. Yeah, and taking my private one-on-one lesson. So. But yeah, anyway, maybe we'll wait 1 to 2 minutes for him. If he won't come back, I'll have somebody else. Maybe the Danny or the Chimei-san, yeah? And Vicky, maybe, sorry, because I had a lesson with you yesterday and I had I have the other student for now, so it'll be maybe after that or maybe next time. Sorry about that though. Oh, thanks very much, Adam-san. You booked my lesson, huh? So yeah, as I just said, I'm also doing a lesson on the private lesson on the platform called Italki. I'm teaching Japanese online, especially for those otaku people using anime or video game, those manga stuff. But yeah, here, this is totally for free stuff, so... Oh my gosh. Appreciate it for saying that, I actually started my YouTube channel these days too, which got this IG live data too. So if you search on the UK Anime Sensei on the YouTube, you can also find a bunch of those archives video as well. So feel free to check it out as well. Oh, sorry. Thanks very much for introducing that, the Reza-san. ありがとうございます。So yeah, let me check if he'll be back. Where is that? Actually, maybe I need to, connect to somebody else. Or, yeah, Vicky-san, sorry about that. Yeah, next time, come back here. So I'll, put you in, as much as I could. Yeah, while I wait for him, I got some other question. Do you think Duolingo is a good app to learn Japanese? Yeah, why not? Do you think Duolingo is really good? But the thing is, in any apps, it's really good for input. I mean, for learning those grammar stuff or vocabulary. But when it comes to output, doesn't really help you much because, there are those apps, so those are just data. So the best thing you should do for output is only way you need to do is you just chat with native Japanese, just like me or somebody else. Otherwise, you can not really feel, like get a motivation to keep studying. So yeah, thanks for asking. Good question though. Right. So anyway, let me check if he's back. I think Brady, he will not be back soon. So sorry. So Brady, so maybe for today, let me have Danny-san for now. Hey, konnichiwa. Hello. Danny, how are you getting? 元気ですか?
はい。
Just making sure, is it your very first time to come join this IG Live? I kind of misunderstood, confusing.
はい。はじめまして。
初めてですね。いや、初めましてですね。じゃあ、そしたら、せっかくだからちょっと、 introduce yourself をこれで使ってやってみてもらっていいですか？あなたの名前は何ですか？うん。
名前はダニ
ダニ
です。
ね。何人ですか？
何人、アメリカ人です。
アメリカ人。アメリカのどこに住んでますか？
どこいますか？カリフォルニアです。
カリフォルニアですね。カリフォルニアの、I kind of forgot which part of California? カリフォルニアのどこですか？
The easy way is, Los Angeles?
Right, you told me before. そうでしたね。で、今、年齢は何歳ですか？
何歳です。24歳です。
24歳ですね。お仕事は、is it okay to ask your job? お仕事は何ですか？
Programmer.
OK。プログラマーですよね。なるほど。プログラマー。
What's the Japanese term for that?
You could actually just say the katakana pronunciation with プログラマー。プログラマーです。プログラマー。そう、right, just type プログラマーですね。プログラマーで、じゃあ、趣味は何ですか？
趣味は、
you know what?
Well, I told you this before, but 趣味はアニメ見てます。
はいはいはい。アニメを見ることと、right.
見ること、well, I'm still not sure how to conjugate,
Got it.
like
Got
all,
it. How to conjugate in, let's say, instead of saying to watch anime, if you want to say watching anime, you could say, you just add, blah, 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 こと after the present form of a, let's say, in this case, アニメを見る. Then you just put こと after that. Let's say, if you want to say eating instead of to eat, not only saying eat, 食べる, but you just add こと、食べること, eating. If you want to say, go ahead.
So 見ること。
見ること。見ること。見ること、食べること、飲むこと、歌うこと、歩くこと、走ること。That's how you can make adverbs ですね。
Okay.
はい。なるほど。他に何か、アニメはじゃあどんなアニメが好きですか？
What anime I like right now?
Right.
進撃の巨人、好きです。
Right. 進撃の巨人のファイナルシーズンは好きですか？
はい。
はい。一番好きな巨人は誰ですか？
So my favorite Titan is, 一番の巨人は、鎧の巨人。
ライナーが好きなんですね。
はい。
なるほど。わかりました。You know what? I'm usually teaching you Japanese, but here in this I-1-1 lesson, is there anything you wanna learn or you just wanna have a chat with me? What would you like to do today? 何をしたいですか？
We can just chat. I didn't really have any plans.
Right. 何を話したいですか？ Would you like to talk about? 何がいいですか？
I don't know, honestly. I just hopped on because I could.
Right. なるほど。そしたら、じゃああとは、speaking of your 趣味、you also like VTuber も好きですよね。
はい。
今、ハマっている、今好きな VTuber は誰ですか？今一番、or おすすめの VTuber は誰ですか？
今、VTuber は、今、right now my favorite VTuber, well, it's still Kiryu Coco, but,
ココちゃんですね。キリュウココちゃんが一番おすすめ。
一番おすすめ, that means it's my favorite, like, 一番 means number one.
Right.
And,
おすすめ is more for, recommend.
はい。
So recommend is おすすめ and if you wanna say favorite, it's gonna be more お気に入りですね。お気に入りの VTuber。私のお気に入りの VTuber は、キリュウココちゃんです。But let's say using おすすめ let's say if you wanna ask for recommendation for VTuber or food, おすすめの VTuber は誰ですか？ Meaning like, which VTuber do you recommend to me? みたいな。
Osusume wa. So I would say like, osusume wa. So I recommend
うんうんうん。
Gura-chan.
ゆらちゃん。そうそう、that's how you use. そうそうそう。お
Yes.
すすめブラブラです。うんうんうんそういう感じです。なるほど、なるほど。じゃあ、インスタじゃなくて、おすすめのアニメはありますか？あなた
Osusume.
のアニメは何ですか？ What anime do you recommend to me?
Have you watched Taizo Samurai?
体操侍、actually まだ見てないんですよ。あれ、面白いの。
はい。面白い。
あ、そう。うんうんうんうんうん。So can you try to make a sentence, like perfect sentence, like my favorite anime is 体操侍?
What? Watashi wa
Okay.
kon
Yeah, go ahead.
omoriki. What is that?
Okay. Also, favorite, recommended.
Okini.
No, sorry. I forget out. おすすめですね。おすすめ。
Osusume.
うんうん。
Watashi wa anime was osusume ga.
うんうんうんうんうん。
So it's subject, object, the
Right.
verb.
Object, yeah, right. So you could say, my recommended anime is blah 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 blah. You could say that. How do you say my?
My, watashi wa.
How do you put
My.
the particle for possessive particle instead of wa?
Free.
That was
No.
wa
No.
is the possessive one is no, right? So my, to say my is gonna be watashi no, right?
Watashi no. Okay.
Right. If you wanna say my recommended anime, actually you need to use no again. 私のおすすめのアニメは体操侍です。
Oh, okay. I see.
うんうん。
Watashi no osusu. Watashi no anime osusume no.
wait. 私のおすすめのアニメはブラブラブラです。I'm gonna write down now. Go ahead.
Okay. Watashi no anime.
私のおすすめのアニメ。
Watashi no osusume
うん。
wa anime.
私のおすすめのアニメはブラブラブラ。I know it's complicated.
Yeah, it's a little complicated. Watashi no osusume no anime wa Taizo Samurai です。
Right. そう。Yeah, I know. Right. なるほど。Using that no stuff, can you also make a sentence like, it's kind of embarrassing sentence, but let's say my wife's name is. Can you also try make a sentence like that? My wife's name is blah 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 blah. If you have any specific wife, you can also say, tell me, like not wife but waifu. I mean waifu. Not wife but waifu.
I can say the sentence Oyome-san no namae wa.
Right. But to say that, how about my waifu?
My is like watashi no
No. お嫁さんの
Oyome-san no. Isn't it like watashi no yome-san wa right?
You could say that if you, in that case, it's gonna be my wife who is blah blah blah. But if you wanna translate this sentence, my wife's name is, it's gonna be 私のお嫁さんの名前は blah 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 です。
Oh, okay. So watashi no oyome-san no namae wa.
who?
Okay. Saying like my waifu's name online.
Right. It's okay, you cannot think of. Maybe you have too many waifu in your mind, huh? Just like me.
Uh,
なるほど。
I mean,
うん。
picking one. Yeah, I know picking one is like you know
I know it's so hard.
I don't understand why people like make a big deal about this, but just
Right.
it's okay to have like multiple characters you like. It's okay.
Right. But you know what? One of my followers kind of don't know what the waifu supposed to mean. Wanna explain what the difference is between wife and waifu in English, please?
A wife is a person that you marry, and a waifu is a fictional character, usually a woman that that you like. Like I'm not obsessive about it like the people on the internet are, but like
Right.
it's just like you just really like this one particular character, and that's it.
Right. So you could maybe waifu is like your imaginary wife in your mind, in your brain, something like that, right? Doesn't exist in your real life. Wife, right?
What? I don't know. I just find it like kind of embarrassing to tell us people IRL. It's like you wouldn't ever want to say that to people like you meet on the internet for the first time.
Exactly. I know. Anyways, thanks very much for your try to explain that. なるほど。Before we finishing, 他にも何か質問はありますか？聞きたいこと。Is there anything you wanna ask? Yeah, why not?
That's how do you get good at conjugating Japanese?
How do you improve? Is there any good way to improve your conjugation skills?
Yeah.
It's gonna say
or like how to start moving beyond like simple sentences such as like subject verb object verb structure.
Right. You ask me the conjugation or the sentence structure?
Sentence structure, like more complex sentences.
Right. You know what? I haven't made a specific stuff to share with you the picture yet, but one thing I'm sure to say, which makes you speak really fluent English, which is not this one, but you know what the relative pronouns? Ever heard that? I'm not sure if I'm spelling right, but you know what relative pronouns is? Not really, because every time I explain that, even English speakers don't really understand what that means.
Relative pronoun. Okay.
Relative pronouns. Let's say, for example, let me. There's some sentences like this. I have an apple. I have an apple. This is the first sentence, and this two. This is this apple is my mom bought this apple. For example, there's this kind of two sentences. One thing, I have an apple, and the two, my mom bought this apple. But in an actual conversation, you don't really separate these two, but you just connect into one sentence, right? You know what I'm talking about. I think I have an apple which my mom bought.
Mm-hmm.
Right. This is something when you're speaking English really naturally because this is your first mother tongue. So yeah, it can be helped. But when you do that using foreign languages, let's say in Japanese, which is really difficult, the point. But once you know how to do that, which makes you really good at making long, natural, fluent Japanese. You know what I'm talking about?
Can you explain that again? It's like in English, like
Right.
that relative pronoun sentence it's easy to make, but in Japanese it's not.
I mean, because this is a foreign languages. Even for me, when studied English as a foreign language, it was very hard to make this, like I have an apple which my mom bought, because I didn't know how to connect those two sentences.
Oh,
Like,
I see.
let's say in this case, relative pronouns is gonna be, in this case, 1+2. I have an apple which my mom bought. So this which is one of those relative pronouns.
Oh, okay.
So,
Oh, okay.
right. In Japanese, also there's this kind of relative pronoun. Let's say, for example, can you also try to translate this number one sentence? I have an apple to Japanese, please.
Ringo wa ring.
But how do you say you better to start from subject, object, and verb.
Subject object words. So watashi I know Ringo.
You could
So
say
my apple.
私はリンゴを持ってます。Or like I apple have. 私はリンゴを持ってます。Let me type it here.
Watashi wa Ringo o mottemasu.
So that's the first sentence in translation. And where's my, and to say the second one, my mom bought this apple is gonna be, how do you say my mom?
So watashi no haha.
Right. 私の母。
No Ringo. No, is it no? Like wa Ringo. Wa
私の母は
wa Ringo. Ikura. No, it's
私の母はリンゴを買いました。
kaimashita. Okay.
And to connect this one to one and two sentence gonna be これはsorry 私はお母さんがいいかな。お母さんが買ったリンゴを持っています。This is how you connect these two sentences. There is a specific rules like to follow. But it is complicated. But once you know how, which makes you available to speak, not in like robot, which speak like, one by one sentence separately, but you can speak more naturally to make more longer sentences. That's what I think to make you speak more fluent Japanese. You know what I'm talking about? わかりますか?
Yeah. Right.
Right. Maybe in the next lesson or in this IG that we can keep doing that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. About any questions about here?
No. Thank you for your time. ありがとうございます。
No problem. こちらこそありがとうございます. Thank you very much for coming. So, I'm always almost every day here. So feel free to come join and just share with me your thoughts, or you just want to have some chat about anime you like, eh?
はい。When at a time.
Yeah. ありがとうございました. Have a good one then.
Yep. またね。
またね。バイバイ. So this is a little bit complicated and with about a relative pronoun. Sometimes maybe even me really struggle, but this is one of the most important point to make you speak really fluent, which separate actually beginner and intermediate level to speak Japanese. But what's interesting is let's say when you're speaking your languages, let's say in English, this is something you're naturally doing without even thinking. But if you do the same in foreign languages, which is really difficult, I think you will understand what I'm talking about if you ever study Japanese. But anyways. Okay, so I got a request from Shumei-san. So I think this is gonna be the last one today. So let's do that. Just give me a sec. Before that, let me just take some memo. There you go. I'll be there. Just give me a sec. Okay. So Chinmei-san. So also you guys explained me about waifu stuff before. Glad to hear that you guys explain me about that. So, Chime-san, you're ready or not really? I'll be sure. So, yeah, this is an anime Sensei Japanese 101 class. So, if anybody wants to have some chat or want to study Japanese, those grammar, basic stuff, feel free to come join us by pressing the collaboration button so you can right away. I'm gonna invite you to have some one-on-one session to speak native Japanese with me, okay? But yeah, Dan-san, you got... Oh, こんにちは。
Namaste, konnichiwa.
Namaste. So you're from Indo, huh? India, huh?
Yeah, Indogen です。
なるほど。はじめまして。It's your first time to come join this one-on-one live, right?
Yes, it's my first time.
So can I ask you your... Yeah, あなたの名前は... Can I ask you to introduce yourself? あなたの名前は何ですか？
Yes. はじめまして。私の名前はチンメイです。
チンメイさんですね。よろしくお願いします。
はい、インド人です。
インド人。インドのどこに住んでますか？ Like Delhi とか。
ラジスタン。
どこ？
ラジスタン。
ラジスタンっていうところなんですね。I see. わかりました。年齢は何歳、何歳ですか？わかりますか？言うのは何歳です？
21です。
21歳、本当に？ You look like my 先輩。Oh, now it's a little bit laggy. Can you hear me now?
It's connection.
Yeah, connection is.
はい。
大丈夫かな？
Sure. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now. I hear you now.
Okay. It's 21です。My age.
21歳。Not 31. Like, I'm 31. So, I thought you look like, almost like me or even old. Wow. すごいですね。なるほど、なるほど。仕事は何をしていますか？お仕事は何ですか？
学生。
学生ですね。
私の仕事は学生です。
Yeah, it's important. How about, 何を勉強していますか？
Commerce, economics を勉強しています。
Cool. My major was also economics too before. By the way, saying economics is, can you try to using this phrase to ask me, how do you say economics in Japanese? Please.
Economics は日本語で何ですか？
Perfect. Economics in Japanese is called, can you read the hiragana, by the way?
Yes, I can read hiragana, but I can't read kanji.
Okay, that's okay. Economics in Japanese is called 経済ですね。経済。
経済。はい。私は経済の学生です。
なるほど。へえ、そうなんだ。あなたの夢は何ですか？ You know what 夢 is?
Hobby?
Oh, no. You made something else. Okay, now can you try to ask me,
Dream.
What do you mean by 夢 using this?
夢は、What is 夢は何ですか？
You could use, well, 夢はどういう意味ですか？ As this picture explains here. Right.
夢はどういう意味ですか？
夢 means dream です。
はい。私の夢は、日本語で行きたいです。
日本行きたいです。ナイス。じゃあまだ日本に来たことがないんですね。You've never been to Japan yet, then.
Yes, I never been to Japan.
なるほど。わかりました。じゃあ最後に、あなたの趣味は何ですか？
私の趣味は、コンピューターです。
コンピューター、like doing what?
I like to.
Like building computer or playing computer game or I don't know, doing programming or what do you like about computer?
Yes, playing computer games and doing cinematography.
Cinematography か。なるほど。Say, 好きなコンピューターゲームは何ですか？
Far Cry.
I see. なるほど。How about like Cyberpunk or something like that? No?
Not. I never played Cyberpunk till now.
なるほど。わかりました。So, いつから、I think it will be a little bit difficult, but いつから日本語を勉強していますか？
for how many months I've been learning Japanese language.
So close, so close. Like, when did you
It,
start? When did you start
when
studying Japanese? Yeah.
okay, my Japanese is not good. I just
I don't think
learned.
so. It's very good. It's very good.
Okay, it's like I'm learning from lockdown from mainly anime and some books I bought for myself.
Okay.
But previously, I like 2 years ago I tried and I passed a level. Then I left it.
Cool. いいですね。すごいですね。今は日本語の何を勉強していますか？ Which part of Japanese are you studying now? Yeah, go ahead.
Actually, I'm not studying. I'm just watching anime, and
なるほど、なるほど。
I think I'm on basic. I'm on basic. I say I'm on basic.
じゃあ、どんなアニメが好きですか？好きなアニメ。
どんなOne Punch Man.
ワンパンチマンが好きなんですね。Did I tell you that I'm from Saitama Prefecture?
Okay.
I live in Saitama.
Saitama. I know.
Right.
Yeah. It's like I always try to learn Japanese. I think I will study it every day. But I say, 明日のことは明日の夜に任せよ。
かっこいいですね。That's the saying from which character? From that Saitama One Punch Man?
Saitama.
Oh,
Yes.
really?
Episode 2.
Oh, really?
I really love that line.
Cool. Yeah, I know he's such a good guy, huh? I know. なるほど。How about now? 今はどんなアニメを見ていますか？今、どんなアニメを見ていますか？今は。
今、Death Note.
Death Note、今見てるんですか？ You're watching Death Note now?
Yes. Hi. Episode 12. Episode 12で、
episode 12?
エピソード12を見ています。
You mean
見ていました。
12 or 20?
Yes, I just watched 12.
12. Okay, got it. Then 12 is fine. なるほど。Okay, then キラと L どっちが好きですか？
L.
L が好きですか？ Yeah.
L が好きですか？
Right. So you're so sad to see his right?
No, I don't give me spoilers. I will watch it by myself.
Oh my gosh. I thought you already watched that.
Okay, I'm just learning Japanese by anime. So it's a good idea, like informal, or should I go with formal language?
Right. You know what? If you wanna enjoy only anime culture, it's okay. You can just keep watching anime. But if your goal is, getting job in Japan, like getting some, I don't know, Japanese girlfriend, then maybe, you also need to learn some casual phrases from drama or, maybe studying the notebook, textbook as well. It's good.
Okay.
Right. Is there any specific question?
But
it's laggy now.
何もない。
何もない、本当に Is there any other question for me or, like any others? Like, is there anything you want to chat about the anime or, like video game?
What? あなたの大好きアニメは何ですか？
私の一番好きなアニメは、
どんなアニメですか？
okay, 一番好きなカテゴリーは、like 感動できる、like touching, like heartwarming, だからアニメが好きです。Like, 例えば、Violet Evergarden.
Sorry, I can't.
Like, Violet Evergarden.
It's connection problem. Like.
Okay, I'm gonna type it now. Like, for example, like Violet Evergarden. とか. I just typed that.
Violet Evergarden.
Right. Or
Okay.
things like Summer Wars とか. Things like this. Those are real, like touching stories, so maybe you will cry. That kind of story.
Okay. I like fighting. Maybe I watch Naruto.
Right.
But
right.
I'm watching Death Note is a bit dark and certainly sad.
So for the battle anime, I like let's say Fullmetal Alchemist or maybe Phase Zero.
Alchemist. Fullmetal Alchemist.
Right.
It's my brother. Watashi no ani no daisuki anime desu ka? Fullmetal Alchemist. He's my little brother, so it's maybe Ani.
Not Ani, but the little brother is Ototo.
Ototo. Ototo-sanの大好きアニメは、Full Metal Alchemist です。
なるほど。いいですね。そうそうそう。You can speak a lot. I mean, 日本語うまいじゃないですか。Though you just watched anime, but which makes you that fluent in Japanese. This is amazing. そうですね。
Recently, I watched The Mysterious Life of Psyche. There's an anime called.
Like psychic その災難。The
は
one
いはいはい。
with, okay. I like that too. I love that. It's really hilarious show. 面白いですね。
Yeah.
なるほど。Okay, thanks very much. Before we finishing.
Thank you. ありがとう。
Yeah. How do you say thank you in India again? Is it namaste or something else?
धन्यवाद.
Again? Dhanyavad.
はい、धन्यवाद.
Okay, let me try. Dhanyavad.
はい。はい。Please visit to India.
Right. So what's your name again? Chinmay-san, right? Chinmay-san,
はい。
Dhanyavad.
Okay, ありがとう。
ございました。feel free to come again anytime if you have any question, okay?
Yes, of course. I joined out of curiosity and I really like that.
Good to hear that. Okay then.
धन्यवाद.
Dhanyavad. Bye-bye.
ありがとう。
Bye-bye. Yeah, Dhanyavad. Right. Anyways, that was all the lessons today I had. So though I cannot have the one-on-one lesson today, but if you have any question, you can just feel free to post me so I can answer if you want. So the Jonathan, Fullmetal Alchemist classic. I think most of the people, if they say Fullmetal Alchemist, which means brotherhood, I don't think people like older version of Fullmetal Alchemist, but maybe most of them they like, including me, they like newer version, brotherhood. ダネバですかね? I'm not really sure how to spell thank you in Hindi. In India. Daneba? Is it what he said, maybe? So let me check the comment if there's any other question that I forgot to answer here. Right. That's a comment from the Juan-san saying don't delete video, please. No worries. All the video will be uploaded on my account, and also this is gonna be uploaded on my Instagram, YouTube as well. So if you search the Yuki space anime sensei, you will find my channel. There is all of those streaming live video data is here, so you can follow and check it out. ですかね。Any other questions before I leave here today? No? Or anything you want me to chat about? Maybe that's okay for now? Oh, so Daniel, okay. Eshita-san, thanks very much. I say Daniel what? How do you say you're welcome, by the way? Daniel what and どういたしまして in Hindi. You're welcome is, I don't know. Okay, Dhanyavad. Dhanyavad means thank you in Nepal and India. Sumi-san, ありがとうございます。Also got the question from Rifki-for-3D-san. Sensei, now I'm on study N4 for work in Japan. 特定技能プログラム。なるほど。I think, let me check how much level of 特定技能プログラム JLPT. The article says as long as you got a JLPT over N5, which is good, but nothing is not enough. So if you could, maybe N4, N3 is also needed, but most importantly, those certificates could be help for the program, but once you get into the real casual conversation, surely not really helpful. So what I recommend is not only getting those certificates, but you better to have more and more as much as possible, and you need to get more opportunity as much as possible. You need to get as more opportunity as you could get. That's my recommend that. So yeah, koi ba nahi, which means no problem. Koi bat nahi. わかりました。ありがとうございます。The deeps. I need to type here that before I forget. ダニャバー for thank you. ダニャワード thanks でしょ And for your welcome, no problem, is a 恋バーナヒ No problem. Okay, thanks very much for your lesson. So, yeah, I think I read your comment. Red さん。yeah, num study for, yeah, so that's what I say. So, 特定技能 program. And 4 is, of course, needed, but more than that, more importantly, you need to improve your speaking skills. To do that, feel free to join my one-on-one lesson. Maybe not today because I'm leaving now, but maybe next time. I think I'll be back tomorrow or on the same time again. So, right. 漢字は難しいですね。でも漢字もちょっと勉強しないといけないですよね。I know that. More than that, ひらがな and カタカナ you need to master as soon as possible. 漢字は you can do the 漢字 later, but anyways, you have to study hiragana and katakana from the first. Like if you started studying Japanese, the first thing you have to do is the hiragana and katakana. Otherwise, you cannot go into any other part of the Japanese. That's what I think. ですね。Okay, anyways, that should be it for today. どうもありがとうございました。I think I'll be back. And okay, finally, how do you say see you in Hindi? Teachers. How do you say see you in Hindi? It's kind of interesting that you guys always teaching me Hindi. This is good. Yeah, so Sumi-san, how do you say see you in your languages? In India or Nepal? Okay, thanks very much. Dear Dip-san, feel me behind. Feel me behind. Or feel me lange. Okay, sampai humpa. Okay. Oh my. Take it. Sampai jumpa. Sampai jumpa, I guess this is in Asian language, I guess. Yeah. See you in the Asia. And feel me time. Or feel milenge should be maybe milenge. Feel milenge. See you in Hindi. Okay, わかりました。So, feel milenge and sampai jumpa. Thanks very much. Bye bye.